So Burnley 0, Arsenal 5. Vincent Company in the bin. I'm surprised he's still got a job. Another total domination, Matty. Make sure you sub to Matty's channel, Southern Gooner. It'll be in the title if I can squeeze it in. If not, in description. 0 shots conceded on target. 6-0, 5-0. I don't think we've ever done that in our history. And if we have, it was probably back in the 30s. We are absolutely flying, man. Man City are 1-0 down, 53 minutes gone to Chelsea. Liverpool won. But we are right in it, man. And that Liverpool result has seemed to have given us enough confidence to go and spank teams, man. It's been crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's been wild, and I'm here for the ride, man. I'm thoroughly enjoying what I'm seeing. 6 last week, 5 this week. Havertz got in on it today. He got in on the act today. Overall, this is a good performance. Odegaard, man of the match, 10 out of 10. One of his best games for the club. Like to see his energy, work rate. He was moving all over the place. His goal was outstanding as well. Saka got 2 today. Exactly what you could have asked for, what you would have wanted, and what you would have asked for going into this game off the back of that performance last week against West Ham. But as you alluded earlier, we've been on this form ever since they've gotten that form against beating Liverpool. And this is what I wanted to see the entire season. It's what we're seeing now. Because as you see, as we're both watching this, you don't know what can happen. And so when the opportunities present themselves, you take those opportunities. You get what you do your job. Let the other team worry about theirs. You do your job, and then you're able to focus on, like, next week. We've got a massive game next week. As far as I'm concerned, each week is a cup final, and the way we're playing is we're playing like we're trying to win a final. So I mean, we have to keep this up. Consistency is what I said a couple of weeks ago after the Liverpool game, and this is exactly what we're doing. We're seeing it across the board. The manager is doing well. He's getting people off of games. He's getting prepared for Porto. There is a takeaway here, though, Lee. There is something that I do need to say. We have a lot of players. If you watch that Burnley game today.
Safe medicine.
Burnley game today. And you look at some of the players that came on sub in the 68th minute. That was a good save. I just saw it. And you look at the players that come on, Lee, and you go to all the way to 90-plus minutes of stoppage time. Some of those players had no impact on that game at all. Absolutely none. Those are the players. It is time to pack those bags. It is time to move that on. Those kind of players are becoming anchors. They're holding the rest of the team back from going to different heights. Hopefully today put to bed the rest of this Nketiah talk, because that was absolutely shambolic there.
Oh, he was awful.
The 30 minutes. And this is why I said these players have got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Cedric Suarez. It's got to go.
Yep.
Got to go.
Smith Rowe.
Got to go.
Let's just be real. Yeah, academy graduate and all of that. Listen, there's no need for loyalty, mate. And sitting there going, oh, but he come through the academy, and what? What are you doing? He did nothing when he came on, really. Eddie did nothing. Reece did nothing.
And we talked about this during the broadcast, and I'll say it here. I mean, we have to start having a discussion on Jesus, because because the team is looking good. We're looking good, even though Trossard had a little bit of a stinker there for the most part of that game. The ball just moves better. The ball moves around better with him on the pitch. It's not stop, like when Jesus is on the pitch. He's going to have to assume the Trossard role from last year. He's going to have to sit on that bench and have to eat this.
Yeah, we're more fluid. Is it any coincidence that them 2 City players we signed are both injured and we've been banging goals for fun?
Yeah.
And we're not inverting down the left bank position. Yeah, we're actually being on the front foot. It's not slow and methodical. We're not sat on our bum every time the ball goes to him. Yeah, Zinchenko's not inverting because he ain't there. And Kivior, listen, we've been a critic of Kivior. The last 2 games, he's been superb.
Well, I was getting ready to bring that point up. I was getting ready to say he's better off than Chico right now because he does his job. He plays within himself. He does exactly what he knows he can do, and he's not trying to go from one end all the way over to the other side of the pitch, putting everybody else at pressure. We're playing better, man. We're playing better, and I think if he leaves it like it is, and as I stated on the stream, Jorginho comes in, Porto this week, a couple of important games he comes in. If he needs to slow it down a tad in midfield, help out Rice a little bit, I'm fine with that. But I just don't want to see us shoehorn Jesus back into a team who's going to be coming in out of form because he hadn't played in several weeks. Where we've got some kind of fluidity going.
It's not like he's an Erling Haaland or a KDB.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what
he's a guy that, he's a very good footballer, but he has no output. He's not clinical, and he does spend half of his time on his backside. With Trossard, you're right. We're more fluid in attack. Martinelli, he must be fuming, bro, because he played so well today, and he still ain't got a goal, bro. Everyone's scoring apart from him. It was nice to see Odegaard get a goal. No mucking about. First touch, bang, back of the net. Bukayo Saka, right foot, bang, top bins. Yeah, and we were ruthless again today. No shots on target against us, bro. 2 shots on target against us in 3 games against Liverpool, West Ham, and Burnley.
Yeah, I know people go come in and go, "Oh, it's Burnley, man. Y'all are bigging up." I mean, you have to take what's given in front of you. Let's look at last year when we played teams like this, or let's look at years past when we played Burnley.
Look at Burnley at Anfield last week. Yeah,
I mean, you saw what happened last week with Burnley against Liverpool. You saw that. Liverpool was struggling. This week we said no, we're going out, and we'll go 4 minutes in, bang. We're not wasting the time. We're not wasting the time. We're gonna try to get this on over with, and it is what it is. And I just want us to continue to play with this type of intensity. I mean, it was up until the final whistle. They were pressing.
Yep, 5-0 up, and we're still going like we were in the first minute.
Lee, it's only like 12 or 13 or 14 games left in the season now. And if we're going to, I mean, just whatever you got, leave it on the pitch. That's all I ask right now. Leave it on the pitch. If City beats us to the title by 1 point, 2 points, and we fought like we're playing and we're just trying to give it 100%, man, you won't hear anything out of me. But if we turn around here and we flail away like we did last year, 9 points, and we're celebrating on the last day of the season as if we won the trophy, then I'm gonna have 1 or 2 things to say. But Lee, I'm gonna tell you, if we keep playing like this, the players will start to believe themselves. This is why I keep saying.
Do you think the managers learned though? Because people have been saying that we've been controlling games and all of this, but I think controlling games is going 3-4-0 up and then taking off your best players. That's controlling.
That's control. Yeah, that's
controlling your squad. You're resting your better players. Ben White, Saka, Rice off today. Yeah. Now rest them up. For me, that is how you don't bottle a title, because you're not burned out, because you don't have to keep them players on every week until the 98th minute. Yeah. Like you're taking your better players off. Saka was fuming he came off. Yeah. Cool. I get that. And I rate that. He didn't want to come off. He was on a hat trick. But guess what, mate? You got a game on Wednesday.
Well, I think the manager is looking at the team. He's saying, well, wait a minute, I'm getting a lot out of this team I keep putting out, because he's put out the same team the last 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm looking. I just saw it too. Yeah, I just saw it too. And I think the manager is starting to look and say, you know what? If I just leave it alone, let them work itself out, and don't just he's not doing the over tinkering thing that he normally does. He's not, playing people in strange places and moving, strange formations and, just all this outlandish stuff. He's kind of playing conservative,
keeping it simple.
Yes, he's going very conservative in his layouts, and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see last year he started all this moving stuff around, and Kivior going in the defensive mid, all this silly stuff, and that's what shot us in the foot, So I would hope that he's learned, and we're going to find out in a couple weeks. We'll kind of get a preview of that next week, because that's a massive game, regardless of what what Newcastle's form is, that's a massive game next week that we have to win. We got to win that game. We should be the fellas should be itching to get them back after what happened in the first half.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%.
all that skullduggery. But you know, I think that if we just kind of stick in there, you just never know what could happen. But for right now, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm enjoying this run of form. It's reminiscent of the old days. It's back. It's more the Arsenal I know. And I mean, people are going to start to take notice around the league that, wait a minute, this is 21 goals, and wait a minute now, whoa, whoa, what's going on here?
There's no difference in the league, man.
Yeah, I mean, we made up a lot of goals the last 3 games, and that's exactly
what we've wanted. Don't stop when you go 2-0 up or 3-0 up. Go for 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we want. We just want to keep seeing goals, man. Stick your foot on their neck.
Yep.
Yeah, be ruthless. That is what champions do. And what I like today as well, them centre backs were class today. Yeah, they were not getting bullied anywhere. Yeah, they had not a lot to do. Yeah, but all of that back line, every single one of them, Ben White fighting, Kivior fighting, throwing players on the floor, pushing players. Yeah. I want to see that because that shows that we're not a soft touch. We've been a soft touch too long, matey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And you can get stuck into Arsenal. Pause. Yeah, you can get stuck in. Yeah, and they just fold. Nah, not anymore, mate. Declan Rice today, last-ditch tackles on the edge of the box. He went under the radar a little bit today because of how good Odegaard and some of the other players were. Yeah, but it was a quality performance today. Yeah, and that has been him all season. Yeah, and it's like he's now got a little bit of steel in midfield. Yeah, and it's just a shame Partey's. Yeah, it's just a shame because if we had Partey, and Odegaard and Rice is a free,
I would feel real confident. I would feel extremely confident with all of those players.
Save. Oh my days, this lot hanging on for dear life, Chelsea, mate. But no, you're right, man. But listen, make sure you sub to Southern Guna. Bernardo Silva's on. Chelsea is still 1-0 up. Doku is
what a save.
By the way, look at this guy, bruv. Yeah, Beetlejuice, bruv. He is useless. He's awful, bruv. Right, that was a good save, though, man. But listen, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to do player ratings, guys. I'll be live on Lee Reacts in 1 hour, 8 p.m. UK time for Valencia Sevilla. Sub to Matty, it'll be in the title. We're out of here and we're buzzing. Adios. Ciao.